Bore da pawb, sut ydych chi y bore yma? Well, I'm back today and we're going to do a little bit of a lesson all about money. Now, my coins are looking a little bit small on the screen, so I'll be picking things up as close to my camera as I can to show you. And we're going to find out how much each coin is worth, because that's really important, isn't it? When you're going shopping, you don't want to try and pay for something that you need to pay £1 for and you give them 1 pence, because the shopkeeper isn't going to be very happy. So I'm going to use the Numicon to show you how much each of our coins are worth. Okay, so the smallest coin we've got of the least value. We talk about money in terms of value. Is that going to... Oh, no, I've missed the camera completely. Oh, let me show you on my little pieces of paper. So the smallest bronze coin we've got is a 1 pence piece. There we go. And on the back of all our coins in Britain, we've got the Queen's head, because she's the one, she's our ruling monarch. She's the one who's in charge. So that's our 1 pence piece, and that is worth 1. And on the coin itself, it will show you, let's see if I can get in a bit closer here. Let's have a look. Ooh, no, can you see it very well? Can you see there's a very, very small number 1? Now, if Mummy and Daddy have got some coins in the house, this is perfect for you to have a little look at, okay? This is really a good time for you to get exploring these coins. This one, our next bronze coin. Now, as you can see, that my coins need a bit of a polish. They've been sat in a money box. This is a 2 pence. And a 2 pence is worth, how many do you think that's worth? It's worth 2, isn't it? So I'm going to put this by you so you can see how big it is. There's our 2 pence. There's our 1 pence. And our 2 pence coin is worth 2. 2. So that could be 2 buttons. 2 fingers, 2. That's worth 2 pennies. There's 2 of these in one of these. Okay, so it's the same, exactly the same as 2 pennies. We haven't got a 3 pence piece, have we? We've got a 1 pence piece, we've got a 2 pence piece, and then the colour changes as well, because we've got our next coin, which is quite a small coin, but is actually worth more than this coin, is our 5 pence piece. That's our smallest silver coin. There it is. So that would be the front of it. Now, if you play a game and you do heads or tails, that's the tails. And then there's the Queen's head. The Queen didn't have a tail, so they couldn't use her for that, could they? There we go. And it's worth 5. It's actually worth 5 of these little pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 of those pennies in one of these silver coins. Now, Mrs. Richards doesn't keep these little coins in her purse because they get really heavy. So can you see that this coin takes far less room than all of these 5 pennies, don't they? So it's easier to carry about. Our next coin is another silver coin and is worth twice as much as this one. 5 add 5 gives us 10. Let's have a little look. There's the 10 pence piece. And they've got the word 10 written on it. Oh, and look, that's the exact coin I've got. Oh, for some reason, let's see, it might be because I've locked my focus. Let's see. Ah, Mrs. Richards, your big drip. There we go. That's a 10 pence piece. And it's worth all of these pennies. Is worth all of these pennies here. So it's worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of these coins are in that 10 pence piece. That's worth the same amount of money as all of these coins. So if you wanted to buy something that was worth 10 pence. Now, when Miss Richards was a little girl, a long, long time ago, polos, you could buy a packet of polos for just 10 pence. Now, they're a lot more money. So I'm going to show you how we write 1 pence. So it's 1, and instead of writing the whole word pence, we write a p for pence. 1p. 1p. What's this one going to be then? That's going to be 2 and p for pence, 2 pence or 2p. This one is going to be 5p, 5 pence. This one is 10 pence. So we've got 1, we've got 2, 5, 10. But we don't stop there, do we? We've got even more coins. So I'm going to just shuffle these off a second. Mr. Richards needs a slightly bigger craft desk, because that's where I film these videos. I'm actually in my craft room, which is right to the top of the house in the attic. Like the mad woman in the attic I am. So I'm going to move all those off, because our next coin we're going to look at, and I'm going to turn this over. The next coin we're going to look at is another silver coin, and it's actually worth 2 of these, and that's our 20 pence. And it's a funny little shape, our 20 pence. Let's see if I can get it to focus on it. Oh, Mr. Richard's having trouble today. It's a funny little shape on this one. And that's our 20 pence there. There, you can see it a bit clearer on there. 20 pence piece. Now that's worth 20 pennies, but it's also the same value as, I don't have another 10 pence piece. It's worth the same as 2 10 pences, and it's worth all of those. But imagine now, if they were pennies, they would take up a lot of room in your pocket or in your purse, wouldn't they? So this 20 pence, how do you think we write it? What comes first in 20? Well, 20 is 2 lots of 10. So we're going to have our 10s first, 2 lots of 10, no units, and p for pence, 20 pence. Our next one is quite a big coin. And this is, you see that one? That's our 50 pence piece. And that's another funny shaped one. And spookily enough, I've got the same pattern on my coin here, because these tails can change on them. They bring out new coins. There's our 50 pence. Now 50 pence is worth 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 is worth all of those. So if they were pennies, is worth 50 of those. So 50 is 5 lots of 10, no units, and p for pence. Remember now, we measure money in pennies and pounds. Okay, so the pennies, pence is the smaller amount, and the pounds then are the bigger amount. Mr. Richards hasn't got any notes to show you today, because I haven't got any notes in my purse, because I haven't been to the bank for a long time. There we go. Now the next coin, we're not going to be using this coin today. I'm just going to show you. The next coin I've got is our £1 coin. And once again, this is those Sparkle Box knew exactly what I was doing. There's our 1 pence. Now our £1, sorry. Our £1 coin is silver with gold on the outside. Now when Mr. Richard was a little girl, very long time ago, almost when there were dinosaurs around, we had a £1 note, like the £5 notes, and we got £10 notes. We used to have a £1 note, not a coin. I can remember these coming out, and everyone collected them, and then there was a little bit of a shortage, so people had to stop collecting them. So that's £1, but it's worth 100 pennies. It's worth 100 pence. But we don't write it like that. We do this funny little thing like that. That's a £1. That's a £1 coin. So we've got, let's go through them again. What was this one? 1 pence. This one is 2 pence. Then this little silver one here, 5 pence. This bigger silver one is 10 pence. So this is worth 2 of those. This one, our 20 pence, is worth 2 of those. This 50 pence is worth 5 of these. And our £1 coin is worth 2 of these. Wow. So we've got a lot of coins to choose from, haven't we? Now I'm going to do another video and I'm going to do some sums with them. But my challenge to you is to have a little look at the coins that you might have in the house, in your money box, and try to remember what they're called. Children in nursery, this is for mammies and daddies now. Mammies and daddies of children in nursery, one of the skills they need to develop is to play with money as if they've got a little shop. Then, children in reception. Okay, so if you've got children in reception, they are going to be using 1 pence, 2 pence, 5 pence, 10 pences to pay for items. So if you had little labels on with a number 2 on, they'd know which coin to go for. Children in year 1, your skill is to pay for things up to 20 pence, and you need to find out the total and give change from 10 pence. Okay, so I'm going to do some more videos on this for you. So I shall see you very soon with the next part of money. Money, money, money. Must be funny. See you soon.